Wow, 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 this is kind of a disaster. Wow. Wow. Wow, there goes the camera. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Up camp, a phrase commonly heard if you're from Western Pennsylvania. It refers to a physical place, but also a state of mind. It's the deer camp, the fishing hole, a cabin, or a getaway you always go up to, despite its geographical location. I spent most of my adult life inside comedy clubs, but some of my best memories were made outside, hunting and fishing the surrounding properties of my grandparents' single-wide paradise. So sit back and maybe have a few laughs at my successes and failures as I look to reconnect with a simpler time. I'm Collin Chamberlin, and I'm headed up camp. What's up, folks? It's Collin Chamberlin. Welcome back to another episode of Up Camp. I am in kind of the woods. I'm near some woods, but I'm also near a freshwater lake in Maryland. It is Memorial Day weekend when I'm recording this. Weather's been bad pretty much all weekend. Finally broke. Came out to this freshwater pond I found on Google Maps, looked it up through the Maryland Department of Natural Resources. It's a public pond. It's supposed to be really good for bass and bluegill and crappie and all kind of things, snakehead. So we're gonna fish this for a while. And this is really my favorite type of fishing because it's very simple. It's just a bobber, a little hook on there. We're gonna use some night crawlers and see if we can get anything to bite. As you can see, I got some good structure around here that maybe fish will be hanging out in. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, hit the follow on Instagram. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching this episode of Up Camp. Let's get the worms on and let's get fishing. This is pretty fun for me because this is kind of the fishing I grew up doing. Just real light line, light tackle, bobber fishing from the shore, usually in a place that you're almost guaranteed to get poison ivy in. So I'm excited to see if there's just anything up close even here. Oh, we're in the tree. We are literally just got hooked into the tree. And just like that, we're off. This is the kind of fishing I grew up doing. Fishing with usually some sort of bobber or something afloat, worm, night crawler, little weight, fishing from the shore, catching bass, bluegill, sunfish, perch, really whatever we could get. And I think it's still to this day my favorite type of fishing. We're getting a bite here already. Can't tell that if we got a fish on or not. Now we're just in the here. Just in the here. This is the type of fishing where I would cast 10 times and 10 of them I would end up in a tree or in the bushes or something, and my grandfather would lose his mind. He would be like, I wait a whole goddamn week to go fishing and now I got a chase line out of the trees and everything for you. I mean, it was bad. This is also 100% a place where I'm gonna get either West Nile virus from all of these mosquitoes or poison ivy. The only thing I'm missing here is a cooler full of ham and cheese sandwiches on like white bread that have just been marinating all day with mayo. And they're like, the bread just becomes not even bread anymore. It's like, it's almost a liquid. It's so soggy. And my grandfather would be like, just eat that. I packed sandwiches. Like, what are you doing? I'd be like, well, I have worm guts all over my hands and so do you. And you're cutting the sandwiches with the knife you used to cut all the worms and clean fish with. We're on. we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Looky, looky, looky. You bet. Wow, you little bastard. Never seen a fish not want to be released more. If you're wondering what happened, I caught that fish. I released him. He got stuck in the weeds here. So I picked him up, threw him back out. He got stuck again, swam back towards the bank. Finally just got him out of here. Knocked the goddamn camera over. Got my shoes dirty. All good. Jesus Christ. We are really... We're running a real shoddy operation here. I'm getting caught in everything. Oh boy, not good. And we're in the tree. We are in the tree. We are in the god tree. And we're off. Okay. Wow. 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 This is kind of a disaster. Wow. 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 There goes the camera. Wow. 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 I mean, this is kind of as backwards as this could go. I've knocked over the camera twice now. I've thrown my line into the tree twice. Like, now I see why my grandfather was ready to kill me every time I did that, because it really does just throw the whole operation into just total shit. Like, there's just so many things to get caught on around here. And I don't know if I have the human temperament to withstand it for an hour. And we are in the god tree again. Every time. We're off, we're off, we're off. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is a show. Okay. I mean, it's gotten off to an even crazier start. Come on. Come on, take that thing. Come on, take it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That is a nice bluegill right there. Man, if that doesn't take me back to how I grew up fishing, I don't know what does. Man. Eat that thing good. That's a nice bluegill right there. No keepers today. We'll send you back and say thank you for your service. Man, that is just, that's some of my favorite type of fishing. When I was a kid, we used to use a lot of night crawlers for bait. Well, we also used to use dough balls, just like big balled up pieces of bread or dough. We used to catch carp on them, and they were huge. We used to fish this place in Pymatuning, Pennsylvania called the Spillway, and just outside of it would be these giant carp. Now, the Spillway, if you're not familiar, is a ecological crisis, I think. It's just this place where they have these gigantic carp, and people throw loaves of bread at them, and they eat them. And I can't imagine it's good for anything in the area, to the point where I think they were asking people to stop because of all of the fecal matter that was being created by the birds and the fish in the area was damaging to like the lake and the water. That didn't really stop anybody, because who wouldn't want to watch 4-foot carp slap each other in the face for a piece of town talk bread? But we used to take dough balls and put them on hooks and fish just over like the fence where you were allowed to fish and catch these giant carp, and they were the most fun fish to catch. You can't really, some people eat them. I don't eat them because they're disgusting. But that's what we grew up doing, and man, it was the best. It was the best. Gotcha. Gotcha again. Ooh, we got a fighter on our hands here, boys. Tighten this drag up here. Ooh, that's a big old catfish. Ooh, that's a big old catfish. Holy mackerel, that's a big old... Look at that big old catfish. Holy God in heaven. Well, that was a big old catfish. He was pretty thick, as you could see. He dragged me all through the weeds here. There we go. Get out there a little bit. All I need right now is a Kool-Aid jammer and a bag of barbecue Lay's potato chips. And I would be like peak summer 2002, 2003. I think it's post 9/11 is when I would be sort of in this vibe. Because I'd be after, I was third grade 9/11. I'm thinking fourth, fifth, sixth grade, somewhere around there is where I really started to like, wanted to be fishing all summer long with my buddies. Pack a book bag full of like chips and Kool-Aid jammers, and maybe, I don't know if the Uncrustable had debuted yet. If it did, that might have been in the bag. That really, when the Uncrustable came out, that was like, they're like, oh, that's your kid's lunch. Dude, I'm having 4 of those. If that's my lunch, I need 4 of those. One is a snack, okay? One is like something I'm eating while I'm cooking lunch or dinner. That's just something to keep my senses busy. Really got to be careful over here because there is a tiny little water snake over there. Can't exactly tell what kind of snake it is, but this does seem like a place where I would get bit by a snake. And I'm wearing knockoff Hey Dudes and shorts. The other thing my grandfather used to say, he would go, you have to be very still and very quiet when you're fishing because the fish can hear you and it vibrates the water and scares them away. I don't think that's true. I just think he didn't want to talk to me. Like, what if we just whisper? Like, no, you can't even whisper. You have to just say nothing. Like, what if you just tell me you love me? No, the fish don't like that either. You must be on a big old snag out there. Oh, wow. Getting a bite? You're getting a bite. The fish are much closer than I think they are. Isn't that always just the truth? Come on, take it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Another nice little bluegill. Perfect hook set, right in the corner of the mouth. Not a big deal. Hey, little just wait a second, I'll get you off. 4 fish, all on worms, having fun. The other thing I think I'm doing now is my bait is a little more suspended, and I think that's helping getting hits a little bit quicker. It's presenting that bait more. Instead of them having to come down and get it, it's presenting the middle of the water, because this water is not very deep. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a nice bluegill right there. We're slaying the bluegill today. Ooh, dog. There goes the camera. Perfect. Well, that is fish number 5, I believe. 3 bluegill, 1 smallie, 1 catfish. I mean, that's a pretty good day. Oh my God. How about that? How about that? On the retrieve. Wow. He must have just been waiting for that thing to move. Another bluey. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh my god. That might be the same bluegill I've caught 100 times. Nah, this one's smaller. Oh, I mean, if you're like, how do I have the most fun fishing? Get some, maybe not the most fun, but if you're like, how do I just have fun for a couple hours fishing? Get yourself a light rod and reel setup. Throw a bobber on there, little hook, couple night crawlers. Oh my god. Oh, also you need water and fish. My grandparents on my mother's side lived to go fishing on the weekends. And eventually when they retired, it's all they did. They would go out on a pontoon boat and they would fish all day. And my grandmother would cover herself in olive oil and she would become like shoe leather in the sun. And that was their life. That was their life for the last, I would say, from 55 to 70. That was their life. Gotcha. Oh, this one got some anger to him. Oh yeah, that's a nice size one right there. That's a nice size one right there. You had some trauma you were working through. You're an aggressive eater. Huh? Were you bullied in school? The food won't make up for it. Oh no. Oh Lord. We're doing so good. We really were. We're doing so good. I mean, I get it. I get why my grandfather was ready to kill me. I really, like, this trip is actually very healing for me because I used to maybe hold some resentment to him, like, hey, why are you being so mean to me? I was just a little kid, like, trying to learn how to fish. And then, like, I'm here and I'm experiencing it with myself. And I'm like, no, this is a nightmare. This is a goddamn nightmare. Every time it gets snagged. Gotcha. Gotcha. Man, look at that fat, healthy bluegill, man. There are some, if you like eating bluegill, and they're pretty good, I'm just not interested in cleaning a bunch. Man, if you like eating bluegill, get yourself some night crawlers and head to Maryland. Wow. Just got the, how's it going call from my fiance, which is really code for, are you almost done fishing? Because you can't just spend all day away from responsibilities and our family. Gotta go right back out there. Almost fell in. Oh, I didn't. Oh, frig. I'm so busy trying not to fall in the... Take it again, take it again, take it again, take it again. Well, gang, this is my last cast. This is my last worm here. So I'm gonna do something a little different. I put a 1/2 ounce sinker on there, really bulked up on the worm. I'm gonna chuck this thing out there to some of the deeper water just to see. There are big catfish in here. There are walleye. There are largemouth bass. So I'm gonna send this out there a little bit and see if on this last cast we can get anything going here. A little bigger, something different. And we're in the damn tree on the last one. Whoa! All right, gang. That seems like a fitting way to end this episode of Up Camp. Getting stuck in a tree and almost taking my eye out with the hook and sinker. Really fun episode. This really brought me back to some of my favorite memories growing up fishing like this style. Bobber, bluegill, catfish, bass. You can see how much you can catch on just a box of night crawlers, bobber, and a couple little hooks. I hope you get out there and do some fishing this summer. Don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe to the channel and also follow us on Instagram, my Instagram and the Upcamp Instagram. Like I always say, if you are not a fan of this video, send it to one of your worst enemies and let's get a view together. All right, take care and we'll see you out there.